when I walk into classrooms as an observer, and the only one speaking is the classroom teacher, I just don't see sleeping students. I don't just see bored individuals. I see neural networks that are atrophying at light speed. What you don't use, you truly lose. Our brains are plastic and malleable, and under the right circumstances, dendritic growth takes place, new connections are made, but the criteria is clear. We grow when we work collaboratively. We grow when we communicate and share ideas. Setting and getting is darn hard on the brain. Enter vocabulary magic. Now, the name magic came from my work with Jorge. So the next day I showed up with Jorge, I brought my first crude attempt at creating a card sort. Today I'm going to share 6 steps to pre-teaching core academic vocabulary. Because I'm a science teacher, I'm going to use science words. And I actually like using words that I know that my audience might be a little bit uncomfortable with. So put your mind at ease. The expectation is you don't know these words, just like many of your students won't. Now, choosing the words is important. Each card sort consists of 27 cards, 9 words carefully selected by the teacher. Probably 7 of the words will be brick academic core words you'd find in the glossary. 2 of them would be what we call mortar or processing words. 9 carefully selected images that represent those words, and 9 student-friendly definitions. Not glossary definitions, but student-friendly definitions, ones that aren't laden with just more words kids don't know. Now, I know for a fact many a teacher has had this idea before me. It's what kids will do with these cards and the process they will follow that is truly magical. And if you don't believe me, ask Jorge. He said to me, Mrs. B, this is the first time ever I haven't struggled to learn new words. Now, the magic takes place because of the process. So the process is hugely important. The good news is the process is easy. It's almost foolproof. But before I reveal the process to you, I want to share with you just quickly the goal that I had in mind when I developed the strategy. So I knew absolutely that I wanted the kids to have opportunities to work in small groups. I wanted them to be able to offer support and to receive support from each other. So I wanted to take myself off of center stage and sort of put them in center stage. I wanted to give them structure. I wanted the process to be one that by design would lead to 100% participation by my kiddos. Not hoping that they all participated, but by the process ensuring that all kids will participate. I wanted to dramatically increase student-to-student contact, not teacher-to-student contact. In addition to that, I wanted to provide high-quality color images to kids. You know, Marzano has kids draw pictures that represent words. That's a great idea. But let me tell you something. They can spend hours drawing pictures that lead to the cementing of misconceptions. If there's going to be a powerful image placed in that child's head that is connected with a core vocabulary word, I want their teachers to select that image first. I want that image seared so permanently into memory that when a child closes their eyes and the teacher says offspring, the picture pops up with tremendous clarity and detail. If they want to draw pictures later on in their copious free time, I say go for it. But I want to select the image because I know not only what they need to know today, but what they need to know going down the road. The kids don't yet know that. So individual images have importance because of the potential for creating a what? A hook, a powerful cognitive hook that you won't just use for one word, but you will use for a multitude of words down the road. Furthermore, I wanted the kids to have structured conversations, so the sentence stems and starters we talked about. That ensures they speak in a complete sentence, right? It keeps them on target. It keeps the conversation specific. I wanted them to, as well, to take academic risks. So kids are going to be asked to make decisions, take a risk, knowing that there's no penalty for being wrong. And number 8 was I wanted that the risk that they took to be followed immediately with feedback. Isn't that a dream come true? Immediate feedback. Do you know that kids, if they don't get immediate feedback, that feedback is just about worth 0? I tell teachers the only reason to really grade those papers is to have something to put into grade speed, because that is not feedback. 10 seconds after they complete a task, guess what? They don't care anymore. Have you ever graded papers and found them all sitting on the desk or in the floor or the recycle bin? This process provides immediate feedback about an academic risk that kids have been asked to take. And finally, I wanted continued practice and support through wordplay, games, and extension activities. I wanted to assess, and I wanted the kids to have no clue that they were being assessed, because that's when kids will perform their best. Repeat after me. Sorted. Number 2.